Hey, yo, what it is, what it do, beautiful people of this world. Hope you're doing well, hope you're doing blessed. Life is good, well, and you know the rest. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, I wanted to pop on in and, I was just talking the other day. My phone's dead, which is why I'm using my computer. And, you know what I mean? Maybe try a little something different. I don't know. But, I was talking the other day on my way to the gym about Pepsi and it being down, like really, really down. See if I can't pull it up on a chart real quick just to like really, really show you how down it is right quick. Let me see. But I mean it's below 130. It's at 128. But let me see if I can't pull it on this chart to really um show it to you real quick. Let me just drag this down and maybe it'll pop up. I can't remember how to get it to detach. My fault. There we go. There we go. Now we cooking. Now we cooking. But yeah, like it's you know what I mean. It is beat up, and you don't want to buy them when the stupid high. You know what I'm saying? That defeats the purpose. You know what I'm saying? How much room can it run when it's already up so much? You know what I'm saying? So that is the you know the point that I'm trying to make here. But yeah, this is Pepsi right here, and look at it. It tapped 127. This was just a little bit ago, a couple hours ago. But it is again, it's beat up. It's well below anywhere where it's been. You know what I'm saying? Hasn't been on this side over here. What year is that? 2021, I believe that is. So 2020, somewhere around that time frame. So it's been a very long time. But that's why I was, trying to point it out. Like anything that I be trying to show, I'm not trying to brag or boast or anything like that, man. Because our mindsets about some of this stuff are, you know what I mean? We got it kind of wrong, you know what I mean? And again, I'm by no means no expert when it comes to this, but I think it starts with your mindset when it comes to really just about anything that you do in life. You know what I'm saying? Your mindset has to be in the right spot in order for you to, you know what I'm saying, move along. And as, average, everyday people, you know what I'm saying, we're not singers, we're not dancers or entertainers or anything like that. So, you know what I'm saying? The kind of money that we're going to touch and see is going to be way different from that glamorous lifestyle that we see other people on TV or even social media as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Because we get caught up in that shit, seeing that, and you know what I'm saying? That's for them, and even them, they even though it shows that they're living the best life, most likely they're probably not, or they probably got some shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know what I mean? And I don't think that they're going to be authentic or transparent. There's a few, but it's probably before and in between. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know, man. Same goes. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna get into it. I was gonna start talking on politics, but yeah, let me not go there. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on, like I said, and just kind of share some of the information that I know. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody ever taught me. I had to learn this myself, and it was a very painstaking process. You know what I'm saying? Very painstaking. But you know what I mean? Like I said, I got a bunch of kids, and that's who I'm doing it for at the end of the day. And again, as everyday people, somebody has to make a sacrifice at some point, at some time, in order for others to, make it through. You feel what I'm saying? And for me, I feel as if for my family that sacrifice is going to be myself. Somebody's just going to have to say, you know what, I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? So, and yeah, I'm not starting with much, but you know what I'm saying? It's a snowball effect or compound interest, if you will. You know what I'm saying? As far as this goes anyway. But dividend. And since everybody wants to be, 100% correct when it comes to this online shit, here it is. And it's on Google right here for you. A dividend is a payment made by a company to its shareholders, typically from its profits or earnings, as a way to distribute a portion of the company's success. Dividends are usually paid in cash, but can also be issued in the form of additional shares. And that's how I got mine set up. As soon as I get it, it picks it up again. And again, like a snowball. You outside and you roll a little snowball, and it gets bigger as you keep moving it along. You feel what I'm saying? So that's my goal. You know what I'm saying? Other people got other ways that they want to, maneuver around and do this thing. But this is how I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? For mine. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna play this little clip, and I'm gonna show you mine, and hopefully it's still logged in. But yeah, let me play this so that you get a better understanding. All right?
You get a lot is, what about dividend investing? And I personally think they're underrated. And here's the reason why. So if you look at the S&P, the biggest 500 companies, track them over the last 100 years from 1922 to 2022, you realize that about 40% of the gain, and its average is over 10% a year, about 40% of that is the dividends. And the dividends, simply put, are the profits from the company that is being paid out to the shareholders. So if you want to think about this, imagine that you had a pizza shop. It made $100,000 and it paid the $100,000 out to you. What's the pizza shop worth, right? The stock's going to be down a little bit. These companies still go up. But you have the $100,000. Why leave all the money sitting in a company? It should be rewarding its shareholders. That's why they're so underrated. And then last but not least, they're taxed as long-term capital gains if it's a qualified dividend, which means you may be paying zero taxes on that income. Question we get.
Point blank. You know what I'm saying? He said it as simple as anybody could say something on that. You know what I mean? But yeah, again, you know what I'm saying? This is one of the brokerages that I use. You know what I'm saying? And as you can see, over the next 12 months, monthly average. Now, this isn't that much bread at all. You know what I'm saying? But again, the idea here is that this money is going to get rolled right back into it, picking up more, and it's going to turn into a snowball effect, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So that's my plan on what I'm doing. You feel me? You see what I'm saying? Estimated and so on and so forth. And again, you got to make the decision on what is it that you want. You know what I mean? And I got a feeling, you know what I mean, somebody, if anybody even sits through all this and watches, oh man, he going to have something to sell. And the answer is no, I ain't got nothing to sell. I'm just throwing information out here. And yeah, I'm gonna share this link if you want to, pick up on it. And I will tell you what I buy. You know what I'm saying? As far as my dividends go, JPI, JPQ, BDO, you know what I'm saying? And also this one. I'm going to leave a referral for this as well, because this is a pretty dope little feature as well. You know what I'm saying? It gives you free Bitcoin. Obviously, it's not going to give you a whole Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? Because, how much is a Bitcoin worth right now? Let's take a look at that as well. You know what I'm saying? Just to see. How much is a BTC? You feel me? You know what I mean? BTC. Yeah. $103,000. You know what I'm saying? At the high it was 110, man. That's insane. Now, I remember telling my family about this way, way back in the day when this thing was, $3,000 per coin. You know what I'm saying? And I've told this story before too. I had a computer that was monitoring this stuff way back in the day too. You know what I'm saying? And back then, it wasn't even worth $100. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, I never got that PC back. But you know what I mean? So it is what it is. But another little strategy that I've like to do too is you know what I mean? You take a little, you know what I mean, $20 a week or whatever, and you just have it on a reoccurring thing, and just invest into whatever it is that you want to get involved with. You know what I'm saying? Just start drip feeding something and get it going. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be Superman when it comes to this shit. Just, you know what I mean? There's a quote, and it was something like the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is right now. And more or less, that's what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? Start now. You know what I'm saying? Why not? But yeah, man, my time's running. I ain't trying to keep running on this all day. But yeah, if you get something out of this, man, hit the subscribe, hit the follow, or whatever it is. You feel me? But yeah, till the next one. Much love. Peace. Be blessed.